What if I told you the name Africa was never meant to be? What if I told you that Africa isn't the real name of this continent? That long before colonial maps and foreign empires, it was known by a name so sacred, so powerful, it was almost erased from existence. Alkebulan, the mother of mankind. A name born not from conquerors, but from the soul of the land itself. So why did it change? And who made sure we'd forget? So how did we forget it? And who decided to change it? Who erased it from history? And what does that forgotten name really mean? Before we unlock this powerful truth, make sure you hit like, follow, and share button, because what you're about to hear will challenge everything you thought you knew about Africa. In the sweltering heart of Mali, beyond the reach of cell towers and city lights, the wind whispered secrets through the dust of ancient Timbuktu. There, beneath the wide arms of a baobab tree, a circle of children sat, waiting. Their eyes were wide, their notebooks empty, and at the center sat Seifu, the last griot of his village. His hair was white, his cane carved from the root of a tree older than any living man. "You've been lied to," he said, his voice dry like wind-blown sand. The children looked at one another, confused. This land you stand on, this continent you call Africa, that is not her name. That is the name given to her by those who tried to tame her. But before the invaders, before the Romans, before the empires, she had another name. Her true name. A silence fell over the group. Even the birds above seemed to pause. "She was called Alkebulan," Seifu whispered. "It means Mother of Mankind or Garden of Eden, depending on which tongue you speak. It is the oldest name ever spoken for this land, not written in maps, but carved into memory. It was a name of reverence, of unity, of life." The children leaned closer, spellbound. "Then why don't we use it anymore?" one finally asked. "Because names carry power," said Seifu, and the power of Alkebulan was too great. So they buried it. When the Romans called this land Africa Terra after conquering Carthage, the name spread like wildfire, consuming the memory of what came before. The name Africa became easier to package, to colonize, to divide. "But," Seifu continued, "the land remembers. The rivers, the mountains, the red earth, they still answer to Alkebulan. You just have to listen." That night, one child, a curious girl named Amara, dreamed she stood at the center of the continent, arms outstretched as the wind carried a name across the plains. Alkebulan. She heard it in the trees, in the roar of lions, in the beating of ancient drums. And when she awoke, she knew something had changed inside her forever. Africa is more than a name. It's a story. But Alkebulan? That's a memory, a heartbeat, a whisper from the past that begs us to remember who we really are.